In New Zealand particularly, and you know we work with Cambridge schools and international baccalaureate schools, but in New Zealand particularly, you do struggle in some areas with really poor question design in NCEA. The questions are appalling. You need, however, as a teacher to take charge and teach the components of analysis regardless of the really poor questions your kids get. One of the things that I'm quite big on is action. You know, you don't want your class to sit still. 10 minutes is sufficient for a group of boys or girls to craft a paragraph. And because of that, what it means is that you can always, within a 50-minute period, build two hits at the same cherry. They can do something, fluff it up, show them a new structure, do it again, read it out loud. Always get them to read it out loud. I always use revelation in the classroom. You allow the child to do it poorly first, and then you teach them the skills, and then you allow them to recraft it again. And some of you, I've been in your classrooms and I've taught your kids. I'll let the individual do it themselves, then I'll show them the framework, and then I'll say, okay, now go as pairs or as threes, go. And that's strategic, because the moment I allow the individual to get it wrong, they realize their deficiency, but the moment I put them in teams to craft a better one, the likelihood of now somebody being embarrassed individually has vanished. Do you see what's happened? And when the team stand up and they say it, you will not only build skill, you'll build esteem and confidence at the same time. Get those three things. One of the building blocks of this is I think you should shy away from the essay at the earlier years more, which is an ironic thing for a person who loves essay writing to say. But what we're seeing is the paragraphs are crafted so poorly, you see? And every time that child spends, and I know I've got kids like you do, every time that child spends 4 days slogging over that essay, sticks it in, and it was rubbish from the second paragraph, that's another message of you're just no good at this. But if they could see and had at home on their table a really great paragraph that they crafted and they knew what it looked like, that's a stronger building block. And the person who has to do that first in the classroom is you. You need to stand in front of them and craft a paragraph. Do not fear fluffing it. But if I was to do it in front of you, my first crack, even after 21 books, is not that hot. But then you'll hear me as I read it out and I realize the gaps, I recraft in front of you. What does that actually tell you? Oh, this guy's not a genius. There actually is a route to here and it doesn't really matter. Actually, I feel like I listen to him more because I've seen he fluffs it a bit. So I'm encouraging you, whether you're a biology teacher or a technology teacher, craft a paragraph in front of them. And the nice thing about the preview function on the site, you can now do that.